Hey everybody, look, I'm a black bear. This girl is losing her mind. I went sit down and eat for like an hour and now she's dying because she hasn't seen me in an hour. Alright, so today is, correct me if I'm wrong, day 13 of being grateful. Alright, one of these days I'm going to get back to the light, but I got another heavy for you guys. So, I started working at Crete, okay, back in September, and I mean, we were going balls to the wall. They have run me nonstop, okay. Well, come October, life started happening, okay, and getting in the way of me making my miles, which is not Crete's fault at all, okay. They've done everything they can to keep me running. It's just one thing after another, and so for October, so I think it was the end of October, November, December, January, and then up until February, because like come February, we went home and then I got sick right after. Yeah, because it started out when I got sick in October and it's just been a downward spiral ever since. Well, to say that we've been financially struggling is not is a huge understatement, and it's been tough. It's been tough, okay? And normally I don't sweat over money because I know God and I know that he's gonna come through and all of this, but I know with I don't know if you know about the Cash App, but they have these little loans that you can borrow. They have the Afterpay, and then they have another where you just borrow money, and they're small loans and they're not expensive as far as for the interest rate, and you can pay them back in installments, and it's pretty easy, to do. Well, I've had those under control and I had them almost paid off. And then October hit and we've been borrowing against them ever since. And God, they've actually, okay, so when we went home and came back on the road and I was sick again, they've been in the negative, okay? And I've been freaking out because I don't want to lose the chance of having this low. We had care credit before, okay? And ended up having to borrow against it more than what I wanted. And we ended up, it was around the time that Greg got diagnosed with his tumor. I finally got the money to pay it off. And I called them and it was a day too late. So I lost. This was a $5,000 credit limit. I was so sick to my stomach, dude. I was so sick to my stomach. So these loans that I have through Cash App are they're priceless, okay? And I can't lose them again because I have we have such bad credit ever since Greg's tumor. We lost everything. Anyway, so I've been struggling because every time I open up my bank account, my Cash App, all I see is negative, overdue, and I'm just you try not to stress and you try not to think about it, but when it's in your face every time you open your app, it's hard not to see it, hard not to think about it, right? And I'm I had to remind myself, it's okay, it's all right, and I was just worried about losing it mostly, but I should have known that God would take care of it. So coming back over the road, the last couple paychecks have not been good because I came back from home time. That check sucked. Then the following week I was sick and I lost 2 days, and then it was a mess. And then so that check sucked, and then this week was finally my first full paycheck, and I was back on child support. Greg's phone was past due. My phone was past due. I was I've been just sweating, okay? I'm talking, it's down to the wire, Jesus, okay? Why are you pushing this so far? But he does that to test us, to test our faith, to test our loyalty, Are you still gonna trust me when it's at the very last second. And I'm going to tell you, I have failed almost every time, okay? This time I was like sweating, but I did it. I did it. I stuck through to the very last second, and God came through for me as always. I have one of the loans paid off. And I just have like, and of course, like, I'm still using my overdraft, but like my next paycheck, I'm planning on not using my overdraft, and that'll be another step in the right direction. And then, within the next, I'd say month, I'll have all of it paid off. And then we can start paying, towards Greg's parents more. And, once that's taken care of, we have a couple more things that we want to do with that. Then we can start saving money. So look, y'all, okay, what am I grateful for? What am I grateful for? All of this sounds great, right? I'm supposed to talk about something seemingly negative, right? That I'm grateful for. I am grateful for the struggle that I've had the past few months. Look, there's always a payoff with God, okay? God's not going to let you struggle for nothing. There's always a payoff. And that's the difference between him and the devil. When the devil makes you struggle, the end result is devastation and destruction and death. When God allows you to struggle, there's always a build-up moment at the end. You either learn something, become better, stronger, more closer to him, or like for us, things are finally falling in place, okay? Because we have been obedient and we have honored him. My daughter got the job she wanted. Greg he's got like 3 prospects of a job right now, and they're all 3 good options. I am like running so hard. Like, this company is just amazing, okay? Like, amazing. You do what you're supposed to, and they will throw miles at you like mad, okay? Like, I've been running out of my hours every week, and it's been awesome. And being able to like drive all 48 again, it's surreal. It's surreal. And then, like, y'all, like, to tell you, it has been such a struggle. I've had meltdowns. I've been beside myself. I have felt like I have not been myself for a while. Like, I felt like 2 days ago when I had that meltdown, okay, and this is a friend of mine said that anytime you have a breakdown, there's always a breakthrough. And that is so true. Every single breakdown that I've ever had, every single meltdown I've ever had, God always provided me with a breakthrough. Like, I was so upset, but I didn't blame God. I didn't get mad at God. I was just upset with the situation, upset with the day. I was like, you know what? I'm not grateful for anything. I'm just going to bed. And I didn't blame anyone. I was just upset. And since then, y'all, like, I have had the best 2 days. So awesome. Like, I've been so dreading doing this next year by myself without Greg on the road. It's been such an adjustment. I thought I would be excited because before he got on the truck this last time, I was living it up by myself. But we had such a great last 6 months together. We made so many breakthroughs and just, I miss him. So it's been really difficult, but God knew just what I needed. God knew just what I needed, and he honored my obedience, and he honored my, gosh, I can't think of the word, my commitment. I can't think of it. It's like right there. He honored it. And like the last 2 days, the first day out in the desert, I was just dreading it. It was just terrible. I mean, I was like excited to go. And then when I got here, it was just one thing after another. And that was the devil trying to get me down. And come the next day, like the last 2 days, it's just been amazing. It's been so amazing. And today I drove all these back roads, all back highways, except for like a few minutes on I-40. And it was incredible. Just like dead space, you know, like there was no civilization, just the open road and the back road, like just God's creation. It was just so quiet and peaceful and still. No noise, you know? I'm like, this is the reset I needed. Like anytime I'm out here and I'm really struggling and I'm like, God, I need a reset. He does this. He sends me on these back roads, whether it's the East Coast, the West Coast, whatever. He knows just what I need. And he gives it to me every single time. So I'm grateful. I am so grateful for the past 4 months struggle, okay? Because I realized that I am stronger than ever. And I am more loyal than ever. And I'm more peaceful than ever. And I know I'm in the right place where I need to be with God. And it renewed me. Because for so long, like I have been hating myself for the past few months. It has been really hard. And I'm starting to feel like me again. And I told Greg, I was like, I'm really excited about this, and I think I'm ready to do this. And I apologize about the ears if y'all can't take me seriously. They're just so fun. I miss my headbands. I got rid of them whenever Greg got on the truck with me. I had a baby fit. I regret it now, but I'm just going to rebuild my collection. Put them with my hats, because, you know, I don't have enough of those. I have a problem. Anyway, I do wear all of them. Not at the same time, but I do rotate. I do. I love ball caps. I love hats. I love ears. I love accessories, earrings, all the things, rings, jewelry. When I was in the struggle, I wasn't liking it. I hated it. It sucked. And I thought, when is this going to end? And I really saw no end to it. But I know everything with God, it's a struggle, and it's hard, and it hurts, and you don't know when it's going to end, but you just know that it's going to be worth it. And every single time, it has always been worth it. And I ended the day today. I couldn't shut down at the Loves, but I'm at this casino with the Black Bear Diner, and I've been wanting to try it, and it is, dude, I said, you know what? I've earned it. I've been working hard, and I don't get to do this very often, so I'm going to go and have a sit-down meal at this diner, and y'all, it was so good. And that's where I got these little ears, and I got me a shirt, and they had this spicy Cajun pasta, okay? And I'm not big on Cajun dishes outside of Louisiana, especially with restaurants like this that aren't specialty Cajun. I'm like, what do they know about Cajun food, right? I'm gonna tell y'all something, okay? It was fettuccine with a Cajun sauce, with andouille sausage and large prawns, which are shrimp, and with red and green bell peppers, okay? And I'm not big on spicy either. And a lot of these places too, when they do Cajun dishes, they over spice it, you know, because they're like, oh, it's gotta be totally. No, dude, it's not like that. It was perfectly spiced, and oh my God, it's so good, y'all. It is legit. It's legit. That whoever did that, they did their homework. And yep, it was awesome. Caesar salad on the side, and then it had a brownie with ice cream and whipped cream. Oh my gosh, it was so moist. Like normally whenever you get brownies like that for dessert with ice cream on top, it's really hard, and it's not this was so fresh. Oh, the salad was fresh. Everything was so good. So good. If you ever get the chance to eat at a Black Bear Diner, do it. So anyway, that's what I have. Like I said, it's been a challenging 4 months, and it sucked the whole time. But the payoff is well worth it. And I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for that because it stretched me. It did. And we got through. We got through, Lord. We got through. And I just know that it's just one step closer to that promotion that He's got for me, and one step closer to healing, and one step closer to being who He created me to be, and one step closer to wholeness, and just, y'all, I'm in such a good space right now, and I owe it all to Him, all to Him. If y'all don't know Jesus, now is the best time. Now is the best time. Better than ever. What time is better than now? Get to know Him, okay? He loves you. He loves you. It's like my post said, the world doesn't care much about Jesus, but Jesus cares so much about the world. And that's including you. That's including you, okay? Answer the call. Trust me, it's the best decision you will ever make with your life. No, it's not going to be easy, but trust me, it's going to be a lot easier than it is living your life the way you are, feeling restless, feeling hopeless, feeling like there's no purpose, there's no reason for you to even exist, or why are you here? And I mean, sometimes I feel that way too, not going to lie, but He always picks me up. Always. He's never too far away that I can't call on Him. And you can have that too. So, if you don't know Jesus, please reach out to Him today, right here, right now. Just stop what you're doing, call out to Him, and let Him work wonders in your life. And always, always, always be grateful for everything that you have, good and bad, everything in between. Romans 8:28. I'm going to keep saying it. And I love you guys. Jesus loves you more. Always choose Him, and you'll never go wrong. Thank you again for coming on this journey with me, day 13 of being grateful, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Later.